When you're trying to achieve a knockout in a fight, it's a lot easier when you're standing up. You have a lot better access to the primary targets for a knockout, which are primarily from the neck up. All the spots that you can really achieve a knockout very, very quickly in a fight, achieve from the neck all the way up. So that's a little bit harder when you're in a situation where you don't have access to those points. So oftentimes what that means is that you're in a ground fighting situation, okay, where you're not just hauling away at each other's heads trying to get a knockout blow in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about ways, a spot on the body that actually you can be able to achieve a knockout from the ground relatively easily here. So the point that we're talking about is this pressure point spot on the back of the head. So if you take it basically from the bottom of the ear, halfway between the bottom of the ear and the spinal cord, right along here in the hairline, right here is a pressure point. And if you strike that, you don't even have to strike it very hard. You strike that point and it's a knockout blow. If you strike it really, really hard, you can actually kill somebody with this. So it doesn't take a lot of pressure to be able to do this. That's a good thing, especially when you're in not in an advantageous position down in a ground fighting position. So what I'm going to show you is a way that you can actually get to this spot. So if my attacker has me down on the ground and it's a worst case scenario where he's got me in, he's mounted me and he's starting to haul away at me like this, this isn't good. So how am I going to be able to get up here and get a knockout blow to him? So it's really hard, especially if he's punching, for me to be able to try and strike him in a place where I can knock him out. So what you got to do is get to that spot that's so easily accessed at the back where he's not expecting it. He's not going to guard the back of his head, okay? So in this situation here, what you got to do is first get him down. So what you do is grab onto his shirt. Now you can even start in, you got to cover your head here, but you grab onto the shirt, you pull him down, and you just climb your way up. From this here, what I need to do is make sure that my arm comes up his center line and gets over top of this arm. Okay, in this situation, we're going to strike to the point here, but it can be on either side of the spinal column. It doesn't matter. It works either way. So what we're going to do is climb your way up here. You've got to get over top. You've got to get this arm over because otherwise you're not going to be able to get the strike in. From here, all you're striking with is the palm of your hand right here. So if I can get him down like this, all I'm going to do is come up here and slam right into that point right here. So you see a lot of people when they're in a situation, somebody's got them and you might be down here and you're trying to beat away at like this. Well, the back is just filled with muscle. You're not going to do anything that way, okay? You're just trying to strike here when right here is a spot that, boom, slam right there, and you're going to feel him go limp. And then just push him off, and you'll be able to walk away. So you can see in a situation like this, pressure points are very, very effective for knockout blows.